It's time for the shop report with
Barbershop Jay.
What up, sports fans? Welcome to the Shop Report. I'm BSJ. I'll be your host for the day. Here's what's happening. As always, we want to remind you the Shop Report is being brought to you by Rocket Digital Media. It's the one-stop shop for all your digital marketing needs. You can look them up on Facebook at RDM Detroit, or you can slide on over to the website, rocketdigital.net. That's ROCKIT digital.net. And make sure when you're there, while you're there, you tell them the BSJ sent you. Joining me on the program today is none other than my cat from the NYC, aka Rucker Park. That's right. Y'all see the layup? Oh, okay. I see you. Brother Richard Steinbrenner, thank you, for the owner of the New York Yankees, who are no longer, or should I say, sitting right next to the Guardians. Yes.
Well, we all know why you're in an exceptional mood today, sir. We know you're in an exceptional mood.
Yeah,
you know,
I'm not
a little down, but we know you are very, very happy at this moment. Enjoy your 15 minutes of fame. Until the next game.
15. I get 16, baby. I don't know who you talking to. And on the other side of the ledger, we got my man from up north, Joey James, aka I would say Double J, but just because you see the picture, we know he's from Wisconsin. That's right. Mel Tucker's little cousin, Joey James. All right. Yes. Oh, no, nothing to say there. Okay, I got you. It's all good. Let's keep the show rolling. And last but not least, we got my man, TJ, aka Shadow Man. Yes, I'm glad you all can see him today. Let's give him another round of applause because I was shocked that we can actually see him today. All right, we're not going to keep y'all long today. We shout out to the viewers out there. If you want to, you can leave your questions or comments right here during the live B-Raw cast. Did I say that right? Of the P-Rogram. But right now, we're going to get off into some of this action right quick. We're going to go around the sports landscape. We're going to touch on a few things right quick before we get to, of course, our gridiron games. Excuse me. But first up, or should I say the first item up for bid is the NBA. Now, as you all know, the viewers out there, shout out again to all 5 of y'all. We appreciate y'all for following the P-Rogram, the Shop Report. You can check us out at shopreport.com. My co-host, my esteemed co-host, Brother Rich, Double J, Stefanski, the Jet Setters, anything else you want to call them is all apropos. They are all, absolutely. They always love to lambaste me and about the Cowboys and all of those other kind of stuff. But you know what's interesting to me? That they're so poignant that they fail to point out that the NBA had a subtle logo change, or should I say exchange in this case. Brother Rich, Double J, you all get a button for that, definitely. Shame on you both for not making the BSJ the host of this fine program. I might add. Let me give myself a button.
You're in an exceptional mood today, sir.
Yeah, right. Got you. Anyway, right. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, for not pointing out that the NBA moved the Jerry West. And shout out to my man Mike Connor on Facebook for pointing this out to me. I'm you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have to hire some Meerkats, I see, to take over for the co-hosting duties. For pointing out the fact that the NBA moved Jerry West logo to the back of the jersey and the Jumpman Jordan logo to the front. What gives, Double J? What's happening there? And I didn't even notice the change. Well, I don't watch NBA much nowadays anyway. But I know you all are astute followers of the National Basketball Association. Why you didn't tell me what's going on, Double J? What's going on with that?
Well, I thought this was common knowledge at this point that we're moving into a soccer-like advertising based model.
Okay, so that's like jabs, unlike the one Deontay Wilder didn't throw. It was a jab.
The league signed a deal with Jordan Brand. That's a fact. That's most of the teams are weighing The team uniforms are Jordan branded.
Okay, but my question was, why didn't you all, as astute as you all, in your observations, why didn't you all point it out to BSJ here?
Because we asked when were we going to get back to basketball, but for the last several weeks, check the tape. We've been only.
Oh, that's some bull.
This is a fact.
That's some bull.
Hey. When are we get, because someone on our text thread, check the tape, asked the question about what do we think about the upcoming NBA season, and we were told to put that on pause because we were dealing with some.
It's the NFL season. You all want to talk about it every week. So what are you talking about? Hey, you know what, man? You should play in the 4th spot for the Boston Red Sox. That was a nice cleanup job right there. You clean up hitter.
Unbelievable.
You clean that up well. I'm gonna give you a button for that. Yeah, you clean that up well. Yeah, right. But guess what? It still see flies on it. It stinks. Anywho, yeah, we're moving right along. Seeing how my co-host didn't inform me. Y'all got to excuse me for bouncing around right now because I'm disgusted right now.
Can I chime in on that?
Oh boy, now go
ahead.
About
that logo?
Yeah, chime in, Shadow Man.
Here we go.
Now I just gotta say something. I mean, Jerry, no, it ain't no disrespect, but Jerry West is like top 15. Michael Jordan like top 2. He number 2, but he do belong on the front of the jersey. That's all I got to say.
Oh, wonderful. Wonderful.
That's all I got to say, man.
Top 2.
Yeah, top 2. TJ, I think I can hear a little background noise on your end, but yeah, you get a button for that because that was uncalled for. See, we could have been moved on along with the program. And I just find it amazing. Now that I'm sitting here looking at these 4 astute gentlemen on the screen, I have to keep using that word because y'all look so polished right now. That is amazing that, yeah, I know I kid myself. Why is it that Brother Rich and Double J are the most avid Browns fans that I know? But yet and still, I don't see them sporting any Browns gear. What's up with that?
Whoa.
Double J, check the tape. Check the tape. Has it not been mentioned on this very same program that someone made a request to get some authentic Browns material for the backdrop, the schedule early in this program for this particular reason for the season? Was that not the case?
Oh, listen, and you know what? Correction to the viewers, my bad. Brother Rich did ask me for a calendar and, backdrop and whatever. I work at the United States Postal Service. They don't give us time off for that kind of stuff. Didn't you know that? They don't give us time off for that. I can't be sending you stuff willy-nilly. They got postal police now. What the heck happened? Yeah, anyway, moving right along. Yeah, Kareem Hunt had himself a day too. He really did. Let's talk some Major League Baseball playoffs right quick. We'll take a quick look. See, yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Because I mean, seeing how you're a Browns fan, brother, we'll come to you on this one. Seeing how you're a Browns fan, but you're wearing Dodger gear all day, every day. I mean, I get it. Yeah,
hey,
Clippers.
You see that pivot? That was like Jerry Rice, the way he route.
Yes, it was.
Really doing it today, huh?
Yeah, you confusing me. I'm not sure if riding with the Pittsburgh, Kansas City Chiefs or whoever you rolling with the LA. I don't know if you're rolling with the LA Eagles. I don't know what's going on out there. So far, it's not good. Yeah, in the American League or in the ALDS, the American League Division Series, we got in our first contest, we got the Astros 2 up over the White Sox. TJ, you want to take it away? Do you see the Astros? Because last year, the Astros got accused of cheating, and yes, they did. But now they seem to be on the roll. Can we say the same thing this year if they win it all, that they were cheating?
Well, you obviously can't say the same thing because they up 2-0, and I'm pretty sure the cameras is watching them right now. So I expect them to finish the job with the White Sox. So
I'm surprised. No microphones. Absolutely. Brother Rich, what say you? Are you shocked by the Astros? Somewhat essential.
They're a good baseball team, but let's not kid ourselves. They cheated. They were a disgrace. They shouldn't have even been playing literally for what they've done in the modern era of baseball. If we were taking it seriously, Pete Rose is not playing baseball today or not involved in baseball today because of gambling. This is a team that cheated the entire season, and no one was inherently punished for that other than a few suspensions. Cora came right back, and this year he went back to the playoffs again with the Red Sox. No problem. Everybody's back to doing what they do. And baseball just shoved it under the table like a nice little secret between them and their buddies.
Yeah, somebody's phone is going off. Probably is me calling, and I don't even know because I got the phone in my pocket. Them phones is terrible. Yeah, they should have took the Astros championship away like they did Reggie Bush's Heisman Trophy, to tell you the truth. Double J, what say you? The Astros are balling. And shout out to, well, I can't say shout out, my bad. The White Sox, that's, I guess, the Field of Dreams was they only shot at fame right now. Sorry, T-Lo. My cat's up in Chicago, the parlay. We give him a shout out right quick. And Kendall Gill, yep. Kendall Gill. Go ahead, excuse me, Double J, what were you saying?
Well, yeah, part of baseball historically, when it comes to the playoffs, is being hot at the right time. Houston certainly is doing that with guys like Carlos Correa. They're, from a pitching standpoint, they're sending the right guy out there. They are certainly the favorites this evening, despite a packed. I'm trying to remember what they call it. First guaranteed rate field, I think it is now.
Oh, yeah.
The Cell used to be Comiskey. So don't Chicago people, believe me, I've been there, done that. So I don't want to hear it. I just gave you the history of the place. So
it's getting ready to be Nestle's Toll House cookie place. Yeah, that's what I mean. All these doggone, all these name changes. All these doggone name changes. I'm so sick of all these doggone corporate. Anyway, let's move on. The Red Sox in the other ALDS series, the Red Sox and the Rays are 1-1. Double J, can you give me an update right quick on that game? I think that they did the Red Sox win?
Actually, I was looking at the other game. No, they're tied right now.
Really? That's wild. Yeah, you know, I know the Yankees and the Red Sox, Brother Rich. I know, you being from New York City and everything from the playgrounds. I know that rivalry is one of the, I mean, my goodness. But it's something, I mean, just, if we could take the fandom out just for a second, that the Red Sox, man, when they get in the playoffs, man, it just, can you sit still? Can you, I mean, and Alex Cora, I mean, him as a manager, what do you think of him as a manager, brother?
Oh, absolutely. Fantastic baseball manager.
Yeah.
The Red Sox, remember now, Boston sports. I can't stand Boston sports.
Oh, absolutely.
But the understanding of the teams and what that brand represents, and when you represent that brand, and when you are Boston and you're going against, they have this nice culture, that's this ethos that's there, and the Green Monster and the history and everything that goes with that. And then you're going up the road a few hours and you're taking on the big bad bully in New York. So that's a rivalry that will continue from time immemorial, because when you're talking about those powerhouses going to the Steinbrenner with all his money, Boston with what's going on, that's serious.
Yeah, and the Yankees Red Sox, they go back years. 60, 70 years, something crazy like that.
And one thing Boston people hate the Yankees and New York people hate the Red Sox.
Hate Boston, absolutely. I love to see it. TJ, what say you? What are you looking at? You looking at the stars over there? You got the windows?
No, I was looking at the score of the game also.
Oh, okay, that's right. So you like Double J, huh? You multifaceted, huh? Okay, you multitask very well. That's good. I'm glad for you, man. Appreciate that. You're terrible safety captain, but okay, it's all good. Red Sox and Rays. I'm just saying, how you like them Red Sox right now? And that lineup they got, man, it just it just seems unbeatable, right? My goodness, man, they dangerous. You think
Astros gonna win it all?
Yeah. Okay, so here you go. Oh my God. So last week it was Brother Rich being DB Cooper. Now it's you. You jumping out the plane at 50,000 feet with no parachute, huh? Where's the money? That's all I want to know. Where's the money? Where is the money, TJ Cooper?
TJ Cooper. That's a good one. I like that one.
Okay, I'm glad you do. So that's it? The Astros winning it all?
Yeah, I take the Astros, man. They're gonna cheat, so.
Oh man, stop! Oh man, stop it. Anyway, Double J, what say you?
The only way they win is they cheat.
Oh wow, really?
Fact.
Boy,
you ain't trying if you ain't cheating. That's their motto.
Okay, yeah. All right. Okay. Right now I'm reminded of
like a true LeBron fan.
Yes, it is.
Right.
And while we on the air, right quick side note, just wanted to let our viewers know at some point here, sooner rather than later, or should I say the near future, I am going to put together a LeBron versus MJ. No, Kobe. Brother Rich, who you saying is the GOAT? We're going to put together a GOAT debate, and we're going to let Brother Rich and Mr. Shadow Man duke it out right here on national television. And for the first time since we've been doing this,
I acknowledge Michael Jordan, but I only represent one basketball player. That is,
we know. Yeah, we got you. No, please, man, please, Michael Oliver Candy, stop it. Yeah, Michael Oliver Candy is your favorite player. Okay, yeah, got you. We're gonna let these two go at it. TJ is Team Bron. Brother Rich's team, not Bron, except on Thursdays and Fridays. I don't know why that is.
Oh, boy.
Maybe they're down at the youth mission. I don't know what's going on. But yeah, we're going to put together a little something so that these two can go back and
Oh
forth.
yeah, I can't wait.
Yeah, I know you can't. Yeah, right. I got you. Anyway, yeah.
I can't wait, Brother Rich.
Yeah, got you. Double J.
You should delay. You should want to delay this as long as you can, young man.
I told him.
I
told him. I told him, Brother Rich. I tell him every day I see him. I say,
hey, listen, I love Kobe, but I gotta speak facts when it comes to LeBron.
You should delay this as long as you want to, son.
Yeah, you should.
I would put this off a long, long time.
Yeah, you should, DB Cooper. Double J, what say you about the Red Sox? Yes.
Well, I don't. This is one of those strange things because Tampa is deemed a small market, right? They in theory have overachieved despite being the odds-on favorite. You're in a game 3 now, in extra innings. I'm gonna go on record now and say whoever squeaks this one out is gonna end up winning that particular series.
Yeah.
However, the overall winner is coming out of the NL.
Facts.
Oh boy.
Facts.
Oh.
You have 2 teams in the National League that have won over 100 games.
And
what do you mean? That counts.
What do you mean? That don't guarantee nothing. that guarantees your 1-game playoff that you survive.
The same man that told us on this program to watch out for some other team down the way in San Diego.
I did. Yes, I did. I said watch out for the Padres. I said watch out for the Padres. Yes, I did. What are you gonna do? You gonna
they were rented mills.
Oh, stop it. You're going to toss me in the Lake Erie right along some municipal stadium? Is that just because I made, you know what I'm saying? Listen, let me tell you something about BSJ, baby. I might not always be right, but I'm never wrong.
We all know what that BS stands for.
Yeah, we do. Pretty
Botswana.
Much.
Really? That's what we're doing here on the program today? Unfortunately, absolutely not. TJ, we come right back to you, seeing how you distracted right now. Last week, now you're distracted. This is so disrespectful. We on national television right now, man. You're not helping the cause. Over in the National League, in the NLDS, I should say, you got the Braves at the Brewers. That's tied 1-1 currently. Who you see winning that? I don't trust the Brewers.
It really don't matter. I said the Astros gonna win, man.
Okay, but who you see winning this? Who you see? This is what I'm talking about right there. This is what I'm talking about.
Probably, if I had to guess, I'd say the Braves, man.
You're not representing your guy very well on this platform right now. I don't think you want to come represent him in real life.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell you.
You're not making a sound argument right now, nephew. You gotta go harder.
TJ, your whole intellect is all it's on point, man. But right now you carrying the ball like Tiki Barber. You know what I'm saying? Yes.
Hey, Tiki was a good back, man.
Yeah, I'm before or after the fumbles. I'm just trying to figure out. Okay, yeah, Double J. What say you about the Braves and the Brewers in the NLD in one half of the NLDS?
Well, it's the clash of the underachievers, and despite both of them are. This is, you got a youngster getting rolled out for tomorrow afternoon's game, and that kind of says it all. When the best, the best they can do, you're asking for prime time, and the best they can do is a Monday afternoon for you. I mean, that kind of tells you where they think your chances are going. And now, don't get me wrong,
that's disrespectful too, I think. But go ahead, that's real disrespectful.
So look, the reality of it is, I believe that unfortunately Milwaukee doesn't have the pitching staff to be able to truly sustain what it would take to be successful in not only in this particular series, but certainly the long run if they were to advance. So I'm going to go Atlanta, but again, I think regardless of whoever gets to go on vacation first, they're just missing out on a couple extra checks.
No, that was a good point, Double J. I appreciate you, man. You sound like me right there. Let me give you the all right. Yeah, give you another button.
Atlanta.
What happened?
I said I agree with him, Atlanta.
Oh, now you want to make prognostications and predictions.
That's what I said. I just threw it in real quick, man.
Oh, stop it. 5 minutes ago is one-word answers. Yes, no, maybe. I don't know. Now you coming with the Stephen A. Smith type soliloquies. Maybe because you and Brother Rich are sitting next to each other. I see it's rubbing off. Wow, Brother Rich. Anyway, yeah, coming to you. What say you about the Braves and the Brewers?
Well, for obvious reasons, I agree with Double J because I also
imagine that.
Because I also believe here again, the Braves are a historical team in the sense that they get into these kind of knuckle down, drag out fights with teams. And they traditionally are the team that will pitch them their way through and win a series like this. So you go with the Braves in a series like this, but whoever wins this series is in for it. They're gonna get taken.
A rude awakening.
They're gonna get taken the woodshed in the next series.
Okay, and then in the last half of our NLDS National League Division Series, I will have to say, Barbershop J. I'm talking is that the third or the fifth person? I have no idea. I'm making a prognostication right here and an admission of sorts. I do so begrudgingly. Yes, that's right. That's right. Matter of fact, I'll hit the button again.
I like how you remix that there.
You like that? You like that? All you gotta do is kind of tap the button a little. Anyway, I'm not about to go into my button situation. Yeah, I think the Dodgers will.
Serious if he was coming with that.
I think the Dodgers will win the World Series.
He's trying to curse this. That's what it is. He's trying to give it to kiss and death.
Yes. No, not necessarily. No, I mean,
but what happened is he watched us the other night and he saw there's not a team in baseball with that kind of firepower. Keep it real.
Oh man, please. The only thing the Dodgers got going for him is Max Scherzer.
No, sir.
Man, Scherzer is the real deal.
Oh, we know that already.
He's the real deal. He's the real deal.
The team is deeper. Our bullpen is solid this year. He's found his strike zone. Okay. And the problem with the Dodgers historically has been this: not talent, management.
Yes.
When the Dodgers lost the World Series, we lost it because of our Dave Roberts cost us the World Series. And when we lose big games, it's Dave Roberts that cost us the big games because he's always leaving the pitcher in there. He did that the game we lost the other night. Really, it was too early, but he could have seen when it's that big a stage and that kind of level, and you're talking about analytics, one pitch in, you could see that pitcher didn't have it that night. So when he hit the run home, the game was over at that point. So it's that kind of thing that we watch Dave Roberts for, but that's the issue with the Dodgers, not the talent. We got the talent.
Oh, it ain't Kershaw?
Come on now. Kershaw
is suspect in the playoffs, just like doggone man, Kershaw's suspect. Kershaw's suspect. Kershaw's suspect.
How do we get to the playoffs if not for him?
He's suspect. I ain't saying he didn't have
playoffs. I'm asking, how do we get there if not for him?
Because of Dave Roberts.
So we don't need. That's why we went and got Scherzer because
Kershaw's suspect.
No,
I'm glad you said it. Yes. Yeah, you fell for it.
He's suspect in the playoffs, but that's okay.
Oh, my gosh. That's the time to be suspect in the playoffs.
No, that's why we got Scherzer.
Okay, yeah, exactly. Yeah, they figured, they say, hey, this guy, we can't trust him with the game on the line. He ain't no Randy Johnson. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, I would have took.
Oh, stop!
I would have took Craig Counsell on the mound over Clayton Kershaw.
Who did you just pick to win the World Series, sir?
Oh my gosh! Do we have to repeat that?
Does it change your mind at all that him and Stafford are buddies and they went to high school together?
Yeah.
Whoa. Does
that have any influence?
Breaking news. Brother Rich went to high school with Kershaw? Oh my gosh. Oh my
gosh.
That's not what he said? Oh, okay. Sorry.
Not at all.
That's what I heard. Then listen, this is what we've been doing here lately. Check the tape. We've been making stuff up on the fly. So I figure I'd join the fray. Exactly. That's what we do here. TJ, you comfortable over there? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
I see you got your mug over there. What's in the mug, buddy? What's in the mug?
I'm listening to Brother Rich make these excuses for LA, man. it sounds like some Browns fans. But
slow down.
But
We
listen.
coming to you. Okay, now you want to be on my team, man. Save it. Hold on, we coming to you in a minute. Anyway, getting back to Brother Rich right here. Nipsey Hussle, B. Bryant, KB Gray, 24-8. Brother Rich, who you picking? The Dodgers or the Giants? Oh, go ahead. Wow, me.
Next
okay,
question.
Got you. Double J, who you picking? The Dodgers or the Giants?
Oh, simple.
Okay. Well, imagine that, Brother Rich and Double J in agreement. Wow. TJ, what's your say on the whole situation in LA? They need to put that doggone ganja down is what they need to do. Matter of fact, I'm going to send them a package. Is what I'm going to do. We're going to get shirts on some of the good stuff, baby. Woodstock. What you say, TJ?
I agree with Brother Rich, but I just want to ask him a question about how long you been rooting for them, LA?
All his life.
All my life. I've been a Dodgers fan. I've always liked the Yankees in the American League, but I've always been a Dodgers fan.
Okay.
Yeah. And, he not like your boy Brian. You know, he a Dallas Cowboy fan because they winning, and then now he a Browns fan because they winning. Oh, my bad. Go ahead. What you say? What you say?
So all this time it's been management. All this time.
No, it's not all this time. Before we didn't have the talent to win, but when we got the talent to win, it became an issue of the management. I watched the Dodgers with Dodgers fans 2 years ago when we lost the World Series at Dodger Stadium, and every Dodger fan, nobody blamed the players. Everybody understood. We all understood. It was because of Dave Robertson and bullshit moves he pulled.
Hey, settle down there.
Family program.
Slow it down.
BS movie pulls because with pitches.
Oh my gosh, Field of Dreams. Goodness gracious. Finish.
All right, well, I think they across the finish line. Well, not this time, but maybe down the line. But this year I got the Astros.
Okay, so around the table, right quick. TJ, you saying Astros and Dodgers in the World Series? That you calling that right now?
I'm calling that they will win this series and Astros will win their series. So yeah.
Brother Rich, what say you? Astros and Dodgers in the World Series?
Red Sox, Dodgers.
I think so too. Good call. Double J. Even though we can't now you so whoa. Double J, are you taking the place of Shadow Man? We can't see you. What are you doing over there? All right.
I'm taking this play.
Who you got? Dodgers, Red Sox, Dodgers, Astros, and for the whole kit and caboodle?
Well, I said it would come from that particular game, so I'm going to go Dodgers, Rays.
Oh, interesting. Breaking news. All right, and last but not least, we get to our Gridiron games of the week. Did I say that right? I don't know why I'm extra cheesing here. I got to stay off the good stuff. Anywho, my Gridiron. Well, we'll go around the room first because you all don't like when I give my Gridiron games. It's always a bunch of back and forth.
I wonder why you won't give your Gridiron
shenanigans. Games. What?
Why won't you give your Gridiron games? Is it because another team might be in there?
No. I was instructed today by certain people that I like. They said you need to be more philanthropic. Okay. You know what I'm saying, when it comes to the topics. So I said, I'm going to turn it over to my panel of sorts. TJ, what would be your Gridiron game for the day?
Oh, I got Green Bay and the Bengals, man.
Oh my gosh! Whoa! Shout out! We finally are in agreement because that was actually one of mine, and I picked 3. So go ahead, TJ. What say you about the Packers and the Bengals?
Pick all the games then. Anyway, yeah, I got Green Bay and the Bengals. That was a good game, and people sleeping on the Bengals, man. They might even take the crown in our division if we not careful.
Okay, so you heard that, Brother Rich? You heard that, Double J? I'm getting feedback. Somebody's phone or something is after TJ. Somebody got to cut that. I'm getting too much feedback. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Double J, Brother Rich, y'all want to have at it with Mr. TJ?
I mean, what do you want me to say to that? This is the ridiculousness of Browns fans in Cleveland who are quick to abandon the team ship. Now you are ready to jump on Cincinnati's bandwagon because that's the issue with the Browns fans. That every minute you all are ready to dash the team away and pick up somebody else. No, the team is good.
Well, hold on, Brother Rich. Hold on, nobody. Listen.
He just said that Cincinnati, they might win our division.
No, listen.
They're not going to win their division. They're going to be Cincinnati, and at the end of the year, they're going to still be Cincinnati. They're not going to win anything.
Okay, listen. Whoa, brother Rich, tell him how you really feel. And then go sit
Wow.
back in the chair.
I'm sorry. I apologize, Brother Rich.
Yeah, he gonna sit. You see how he sit back like he's Don Corleone? No, you can't. He gonna come forward with his chest out, then he gonna roll back like, you know what I'm saying? No, Brother Rich.
It's you all, because I know you coming with that Browns hatred. I knew that.
I'm not hating on the Browns.
And then you got your man TJ coming with that stuff, ready to sidetrack the Browns and throw them down the pitch and pick up the Cincinnati Bengals.
TJ got his own mind, first of all. But let me say this.
I said if we're not careful.
See, Brother Rich, they don't hear that part. You know what I'm saying? They like,
We're going to be careful.
Yeah, okay, it's all good. Brother Rich, you got to understand something. What you said is right. We know this is a new Browns team, and they're good. They're way better than they have been in years past. But you can't ask us to ignore 1-31. That's where this kind of stuff comes from.
Of course we can ask you to ignore 1-31. Because you ignore all the other teams that you root for. You ignore Miami's pass. You ignore Pittsburgh's pass. You ignore Dallas' pass. The Miami Hurricanes have convicted cocaine users from their
we don't do that. Not on this program. We don't
disrespect
disrespect
it's a family program now.
Yeah, you don't disrespect the cane. Oh no, we say
that
all the time.
I'm not making any.
We don't
say a curse.
You don't disrespect the canes on this
that's
program.
My point. We don't disrespect them, even though they have done things that could be looked
worthy
upon
of
as
disrespect. Okay, got you. Yeah, anyway,
that's what I'm saying. But we don't disrespect them. But you all are ready to disrespect the Browns after they put up a valiant effort today, and rather than say, man, this team, that was a good game. This was the best game of the year. This was a good.
Nobody's gonna come in here and lie. Nobody's gonna come in here and tell lies.
We can't say this is the best game of the year now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Best game of the year. Oh, stop it. But here's what we do say. Okay. But what we will say about the Canes, I'll be front and center, unlike some fans of some teams. When the Canes take it on the head, when they took it to Alabama, I was front and center that the Canes took an L. I don't hide in the bushes.
The next week.
Okay. So yeah, I mean, what? That's what we're gonna do. When
what
some
about the
fans,
last several years?
Yeah. Oh wow, that's so disrespectful. The show's becoming a joke right now. Yeah, it really is. But yeah, TJ, I'm with you, man. The Packers, Bengals, 5 missed field goals combined, and I don't want to hear no more talk from you about Aaron Rodgers. I don't want to hear no more talk. You understand what I'm trying to tell you? Yeah, I'm pointing to you, TJ. Can you see?
Oh no, come on, man.
Oh, okay. I was just checking. Yeah.
I'm gonna just throw this out here to y'all, just on this program, just for the maybe conversation later. Could gambling have anything to do with why field goals are missed? Because kickers are the lowest paid and perhaps the easiest bought and may be involved in other things. These kickers, because you're seeing that more and more every weekend, games are coming down. They missed a kick in the game today. Think about this. There was no wind. There's no weather. They're kicking in perfect elements out there in the stadium. And he misses a wide on a kick.
Yeah. Listen. Now you bring up something. Hey, that's a great point. That's a great point. But let me say this: if that's the case, I'm going to tell you something I've been telling you in the barbershop, and that I've been saying, and I stand on, and will continue to stand on. No sporting event is completely left up to chance. I've been saying that since 1990.
You're not disagreement from me on that.
Okay, I mean, come on now. Then let me throw a few other names out here at you. Arnold Rothstein, the Big Bankroll, the 1919 World Series, Tim Donaghy. We all know his story.
Look, I know you're not going to agree with this, but look, I'm no football expert. Go back and look at the play that's called in the Browns game. That was clearly not correct. That was
the officiating is terrible.
Let me ask you all something though. When they called pass interference, did they stop the reviews about those plays? Like, it's no more reviewing those plays.
They could have called a review, but they didn't. The coach didn't ask for a review. He didn't throw his review flag. He could have.
That's what I'm saying.
Fact. But that, in fact and indeed, was not a correct call. So I'm asking us to consider. Remember, on this very same program, we did an entire program where we talked about gambling and how it would affect sports in the coming years. And I'm saying to you that that's a part of what you're seeing in when we watch Sunday afternoon football.
Well, I'm asking us to also consider, because there's two sides of every coin. The fact, since we're talking about the Browns, the fact that the Chargers had 195,000 yards in the third quarter alone. Yeah, let's consider that too. Yeah.
How do we go from there to what? How do we go from
there? Yeah, I don't know how we got there.
Because y'all mentioned the Browns. You just said, you pointed out the Browns. You pointed to the sky.
You pointed to the sky. But there's only one quarter. Like, that's not the whole game.
Okay, but it's one quarter is significant. Things can change. The tide can turn in a quarter.
It was still a fourth quarter where PI was called.
Facts.
Okay, well, listen.
I'm telling you.
I said it's two sides to every coin. Did I not say that? So I'm saying I'm considering what you all are putting forth, but I'm also not leaving out the fact that the Chargers had 193,000 yards in the third quarter alone.
Oh, boy.
Okay, yeah, right. Okay, yeah, right.
I'm saying to you that the greatest deception that Satan can pull is to do it right in front of your eyes. So you got the fourth quarter, you got all this gambling. That's probably one of the biggest. Double J probably keeps track with that. That's probably one of the biggest games of the weekend in terms of betting. Here's someone telling us entertainment business is sport.
Yes, shout out.
Bingo!
Entertainment business.
You gotta think about it. They got FanDuel. Caesars just created an app that you can now bet off your phone.
Okay, so wait a minute. So whoa. Don Palmieri, my man, shout out to DP and Mary, baby. Entertainment, business, and sports. Absolutely. We give him another button. We appreciate you for weighing in on the commentary side. Hold on, Double J. Brother Rich, what are you saying right here and now that I have not been saying? Why did I tell you I gave away all my jerseys?
But we just agreed with this. I said on this program we've discussed that in the past, and we cannot eliminate that from what we're looking at today and recognize that a lot of what we're looking at, they have a reason why they want it to look like that, and that gambling, because of the kind of money that's involved in gambling. And all the income streams that the NFL now is openly involved in gambling now. We got a team in Vegas for the first time where openly as a league, the NFL is embracing gambling. So are we going to say they're not going to be involved when the referees work for them, when we know that they make review calls? We're looking now at games. Look, and of course I'm a Browns fan, but let's talk about what we actually saw on the pitch today. We saw a pass interference call. What was not a pass interference? The receiver was holding the defender. How was that pass interference?
Well, hold on. But now you're going back to, we're overstating the obvious. Last year in the playoff games,
we're using that one snippet of today's, all that happened today, to say, look, consider for a moment that we always talk about gambling and its impact on sports. Well, can we talk about gambling and its impact on what we see on a Sunday? And perhaps gambling factors in more when we started this topic talking about our games of the week and 5 missed field goals when you got Aaron Rodgers on your team. Aaron Rodgers' team is going to have a good kicker. Aaron Rodgers' team can't have, because the Green Bay Packers are not going to hold on to what they are as a franchise. Football kickers, they get rid of them midweek. You're fired.
Well,
get out
I'm
of
just
here.
saying, So like I'm about to do some of the co-hosts on this show. I got 2 Meerkats this auditioning this week.
So I mean, we gotta consider that. That's all.
I mean, come on now. Listen. I'm not vested. I used to be invested. I'm not vested no more. I just watch it for whatever it is right now, so we can come here and discuss it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not definitely burning no jerseys and none of that kind of stuff, man. It ain't that serious. It's all a matter of perspective, period. It's all a matter of perspective. And if you can't maintain some perspective in addition to what your fandom and what is fandom should not be devoid of perspective. Let me put it that way. Man, Brother Rich, I've been telling you that for years, man. Come on now. This stuff is come on, cut it in. Cut me in or cut it out. But yeah, I'm in agreement with you all. Like my man Herm Arvey would say, Herm Arvey, shout out to Herm. Shout out to my man Doc up there in the Motor City as well. Yes.
So y'all think they missing the field goals on purpose?
Why not? If it's Double J tells us how those lines, Double J shows us every weekend how the line moves by people are 102, 103 on their points. Lines are moving by 1 and 2 points. And this is moving potentially billions of dollars that a game is being played. And at any moment, you're telling me that people are wagering hundreds of millions and perhaps billions of dollars. The NFL is worldwide. People are watching these games now all across the country and in other parts of the world where they're being watched and wagered on at every moment based on individual players and talent pools and club pools and church pools and work pools. That's a serious thing right now.
Hey, man.
Yeah, let me get to Doc. He sent us another comment. He said he was rooting for Cincinnati. He was rooting for Cincinnati, but A-Rod and Crosby had other plans in mind. Let me say this right quick. Crosby, Mason, we can follow him if you remember who, or follow him all the way back to his days at Colorado. I think his percentage on field goals and extra points in Colorado was enormous. That's why the Packers drafted him, actually. And then for everything that's being said here, like shout out to my man Herm Arvey, who said before I even started doing the podcast, he said, man, take a look at some of this stuff. And all I got to tell you is these are things that make you go, So shout out to my man Herm at the end of the day. And then Doc sends us another comment. Not just over excitement and the pressure behind winning. That's a good one. Then he says, players buckle under pressure, and today's kickers show they can't handle it. I don't know about that, Doc. What kind of, like Brother Rich pointed out, if you're kicking, in the case of Mason Crosby in the Bengals, there was no wind. There was no 35. I watched Don Krokoff kick at Municipal Stadium in 10 below weather. Okay,
but listen,
so it wasn't nothing there to
the
really...
The Bengals kicker, he thought he made it. He even celebrated.
Yeah, just like with the Browns, we thought the Browns made it against Elway. I know I'm going all the way back 500 years. When that field goal when the ball went over the top of the upright, and the what do they call them? Umpires, referees? I don't know. Managers, dugouts? I don't know. Whatever they call them, said it was no good. Yeah, it was the same type of kick. Yeah, I mean, come on, man. We already okay.
So it was a fake celebration. Then.
Doc says again, it's still pressure to maintain the lead. Yeah, but I'm with you, Doc. I feel you every day. But just 5 missed field goals combined, that's 1 or 2 at 55. Okay, wait a minute. I need to start to bring the
BSJ though. Before you move on, the kicker in our game, the Chargers kicker, he missed with 3 minutes left. So you saying is that fixed? Because if it's fixed, well, why did they win anyway?
Okay, well, let me say this. Hold on.
That's exactly what I'm saying. Point spread. Because they're going to win anyway. Point spread.
So what was the spread?
I don't know the spread at that moment.
Well, here's the interesting part, and this is what I was getting to, is that, one of the big takeaways that Barbershop Jay enjoyed from the XFL was the ability to hear the live play calls and fans to influence it. Okay. The reason why I'm pointing that out is that that betting line, you have right from the jump alternate spreads. In addition to that, you have live spreads all the way down to, is this guy going to make this kick or not? So there's an enormous sum of funds wagered on every play that would indicate that points are going to go up on the board or not. So in relation to the overall score itself, that line was initially at 2.5. So if you look at it, and this is how Vegas would have won, if they had anticipated that Cleveland was going to go down and ultimately kick a field goal for the win, Cleveland would have won by 2. Therefore, meaning both teams.
Good point. And let me say this to you, TJ.
Go ahead.
If I get it, Brother Rich, you heard me say before, I was talking about NBA basketball in particular, there are some pure moments. You heard me mention that before. But if there was nothing, if you're asking me to totally ignore some outside elements, then ask me, why is point shaving ever a term? Where did that come from? Or taking a dive. These things come from where? They're not born just from thin air. They're born because these types of stuffs happen.
But here's the thing. In our lives, in our immediate lives, in our recent memory, we have an NBA referee that has gone on record. He was
you're talking about Tim Donaghy. Yes.
This is what I'm saying. He was arrested by the FBI and have a federal indictment where he said he had many referees he would tell on them. And he said that it was all based around gambling.
Brother Rich, I'm so glad you pointed that out. Do you know, if any of you have read his book, if you haven't read his book, shame on you. But if any of you out there who have read his book, you can draw the parallel or the correlation, however you want to put that. When he talked, I forget what chapter it was, but he talked specifically about Joey Crawford.
Yes.
And he mentioned Joey Crawford. He said, in the meetings, he said, I knew what to tell my bookies. He said, when we get in our referee meetings, when we were getting our assignments, he said, anytime Joey Crawford got an assignment to ref the Spurs game, I knew to pick the other team. And if you go back and watch any game that Joey Crawford was in, go look at his relationship with Tim Duncan.
Tim Duncan. Yeah, there you go. That's all you need.
Go look at his relationship with Tim Duncan and tell me if you think that that's just hyperbole or happenstance. It's not.
So if you're admitting this, then how are we debating what we could be looking at when a flag is called, is not called, is called,
absolutely,
called for the other way?
Absolutely.
I've already think that the as aware as Double J is telling us people are about the point spread, the referee or the umpire or the one who got the flag, he don't know what the point spread is, and he's not looking up at the board. He can't be like he and got somebody that put some money down on the game for him to keep the game.
So y'all saying each play is like that, right? Because remember when the Chargers went for 2 points, right?
No. We're not saying each. We're not saying every play. We're not saying every play.
Well, I'm talking about like points, like field goal, extra points.
Correct.
So
I'm saying in general.
You mean?
Yeah, I'm saying in general. I'm not just talking about on extra points and field goals. I'm saying period.
Because I wanted to know, like, that ref, them overturning that and saying his knee was down prior, would that have been changed if it was some gambling?
Here's the issue with that. Here's the issue with things like that. Remember now, the NFL has had to get creative in what they do. For the the reason they brought in these cameras is because it was so obvious when the television cameras used to embarrass them that they had to come back now and say, now we'll incorporate the cameras and turn some calls. Because if you recall, initially they called that a touchdown and they had to come back and overturn it because they initially would have just used their judgment, call it based on what they themselves believe. Now technology is not giving them that latitude, except in the moments when there is no option because the coach's challenge flag has not come out in time and the game keeps moving, but the referee has made a call. Or now you have here's the circumstance we're asking you to consider. Consider now, I'm a kicker in the NFL. Mm-hmm. I know the point spread. Our kicker's contract is not like the quarterback or the lineman or the
running back or the wide receiver, right?
I might get cut next week. I'm on my third team, and I know the line is so and so and so. Well, I'm okay, but I got $100,000. You got Floyd Mayweather. Every time a sporting event comes up, he's on Twitter talking about how much money he gambles. So gambling is a big thing. You got people wagering $1 million, $500,000. So I'm a kicker. I put $200,000. It's the big game. It's nothing to me if I miss this field goal. I miss field goal. Nobody really thinks anything about it. But I've won. Let's say I've won $500,000 additional dollars just because my bookie told me. Just lay off a little bit, lay off one. Because listen, this is what Tim Donaghy said. They did. He said that when the game would be coming down and they knew they needed to keep the game a certain way, they'll foul this one out and move this one around. They were controlling and manipulating the game. And so Mr. Palmieri, who quoted us earlier, according to him, he said business is entertainment. This is what sports is. This entertainment thing is business. Yes.
Let me read to you all something. And I couldn't think of the player's name. But this is basketball. It's college basketball. You familiar with the Stephen L. Smith, the Arizona State basketball player?
Yes.
Who got caught for point shaving?
Yes.
They gave him $20,000.
That's what I'm saying. Boston College had this.
Boston College
big.
No. These are college players. Y'all just named.
Yes.
Listen,
college players. They had it in college.
Them players they broke. So They was broke back then.
Oh man,
well, let's not use that.
I just want y'all to be objective here too. Like, understand?
No, I want you to be objective. Let me end your objectivity. When this program is over, go on YouTube and pull up the game. And I'm a Kobe fan. Go and pull up the game of the Lakers against Sacramento when they robbed the Sacramento Kings of that game because the league wanted the Lakers to make it to the finals. It's
wait a minute.
They
what about when the league sent
where they showed?
Yeah.
No,
so,
sorry, brother.
What happened in that game?
When they sent Chris Paul to the Hornets.
Yeah, but we know about that. But we talking about the Chris Webber.
So what stands out in that game?
No, I don't have to tell you. Just go. You go look at it.
Oh, the Kings and the Lakers.
What stood out?
First of all, the foul discrepancy.
Without a doubt.
There were I think 20 to 21, 25 free throws that were shot in one quarter.
So who was the referee? Y'all remember?
That's all you need to do. Go on YouTube and type in Lakers Kings fix. It's so well known. Everybody knows it was fixed.
Yeah, I don't know.
This isn't going to be much of a stretch either. The Trailblazers and Lakers.
With that 15-point fourth quarter lead. Exactly.
And the players knew it. They all admitted, okay, we knew what it was. They know what it was.
Yeah, but TJ, I feel you saying about the college players, but what we're doing is we're drawing you a timeline, we're connecting, we're giving you evidence from various sports, and whether it's college or we went all the way back to the 1919 World Series.
But what I'm saying, I'm not saying it don't go on, but what y'all saying it happens every game.
No, that's not what
in every game.
Hey, listen, they might not be saying that. I'm saying it.
But I'll give you an example with the
Lions. Red, you agree?
Here's why.
I didn't say that.
So I do believe it happens in every game to some extent. Okay, that they are influencing. Because here's the thing, I'm sure you would agree, especially if you're a Browns fan, you would say there's been some flags that have been momentum killers.
Can you go back to the playoff game last year when Sorensen
the head butted to go.
When he speared Baker Mayfield in the head. Now listen, and I don't mean to cut you off, Double J. How many times have we seen, even in today's games, pick up one where a guy just get touched in the face as a quarterback and they throwing the flag.
Hands to the face, or whatever the case may be. What happened to Baker Mayfield? And then it was one in his rookie year where he was scoring a touchdown and he got lambasted in the head and they didn't call nothing. You can't tell me. So one is obvious in one case, but listen, if you're gonna call it, man, call it fair across the board. Other than that, it's what Jose Canseco said.
Listen, in his case, you can't be an average quarterback. That's all that was.
Man, that ain't got nothing to do with it, man. If it's the rule, it's the rule. Man, listen, I'm so sick of hearing that because he ain't earned his dues yet. You gonna get him killed? You ain't gonna throw the
basketball too. Superstars get the calls, man.
Hey, listen, I get it.
But here's my point about that. You say that like you accept it.
I do. Yeah. I have no choice.
What do you mean? Well, of course you have a choice. Your viewership, your contribution by way of either tickets or jerseys and merchandise, absolutely. Yeah. Every bit about what you do and your decision and in the way that you ultimately influence those around you that have a ripple effect of its own.
Let me have a rebuttal to that, because in the playoffs in the NFL, games have been lost because of pass interference calls and stuff like that, or the ref blindly didn't see something happen, and the next week it's more people watching because that is controversial. So it works both ways. Literally.
That's all we saying here. We're not
saying I'm saying like when bad things occur, it's helping the ratings, I feel.
Okay. So here's the issue of your argument. Your argument is the same one the drug dealer on the corner uses. When a person dies from drugs, the addict wants it more because it takes you right. They want to know in Baltimore. The
magic.
The more the heroin, exactly, the blue magic principle. If it kills somebody, then people want it. It's better for business. So that you're saying the same thing. That because we're looking at something where there's perhaps skullduggery involved, It draws more eyes to the screen. Absolutely, the NFL is mass marketed propaganda campaign designed to keep us tuned in to the state religion every Sunday. We
absolutely. Let me read this comment right quick.
State religion manage? Are they managing it? And that's the question. Do they manage it? And we're saying yes, it's managed.
Yes, they do.
Does the NBA care when Sacramento Kings play the Washington
Generals? Yeah, basically. So they don't care.
In Ottawa, no, nobody.
They don't care. Exactly.
Care when LeBron is in Game 7 and he's playing.
Exactly.
Exactly. I tell you what, when we can bet on the Globetrotters is when you're going to see him take an L.
Yeah, listen, they set the stage. Let me get this comment in from my man D. Palmieri. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. As long as the outcome is income, I'm with you. Man, let me give you a button on that.
100%.
Let me give him a button. DP, you got the button, baby. As long as the outcome is income. Did y'all hear that? Let me give him another button.
Hey, that's right on.
I mean, hey, listen. Oh, yeah, I think I found one of y'all's replacement. Yeah, DP, holla at your boy, Barbershop Jay.
Unbelievable.
It is this same sentiment. You listen to his comment. The product is great, and we are all satisfied. And this is what they count on every. So this is why the NBA knew that nobody was going to believe Tim Donahue. They didn't care. They knew, say what you want. Remember, they dismissed him immediately. Say that guy is a quack. Nobody's going to believe him because they knew exactly that. Nobody was going to believe him. If they come out and say all the NFL games, look, we watched the Rams. What year was that? The Rams. When it was suspected that they were trying to get the Rams to the Super Bowl, and we watched some crazy play in the end, and we watched them have to change rules.
Oh, yeah.
Because the call was so egregious that they had to make up new rules to cover them out.
Tom Brady.
Yeah, the Tuck rule.
The Tuck
rule. Oh my gosh!
But everybody still watches because, as our brother said to us, TJ said, the more carnage, the more people. Everybody want to see the accident. That's why so much the traffic is held up on the highway because everybody watching the
rubbernecking. Yeah.
Now you know the rule I hate the most is when a receiver catch the ball and then he gets stripped and they talking about he didn't make a football move. I can't.
Yeah, that's all. Yeah, that's all. That's all part of the whole picture. But like I said, and I've been saying, and I'm not trying to toot my own horn here, no sporting event is completely left up to chance. None. Now, I don't know whether you want to spend 90% of your viewing time trying to figure out how much of it is and how much of it ain't left up with the chance, that's on you. I just watch it for whatever the duration, then I go and do something else with the kids. Fellas, it was good stuff today. I appreciate for y'all being on the P program. Shout out to all. Oh, we got one more comment here, I believe. Let's see here. I don't know what those symbols are. It might be
it's prayer hands.
Oh, okay. Good luck. Oh, absolutely. Shout out to my man DP. One more again.
Comment every episode, man.
Yeah, it's all good, man. We're gonna get y'all out of here so y'all can go watch that or finish watching up that Buffalo Bills circling the wagons against Brother Richard's Michael Jordan Chiefs.
You heard that, Double J? He's another Buffalo Bills. Him and his cousin, same thing.
Yeah. Listen, all I said was the Buffalo Bills is circling the wagon.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
The Chiefs, I took the Chiefs in the game.
Buffalo Bills. Buffalo. Here you go. Buffalo Bills.
Okay, so let me hold on. So hold on. Let me ask you this question. Are you not gonna watch the Sunday night game?
Yeah, because I want to.
Oh, okay. Get out of here. Yeah, my man Doc say, let's go Chiefs. Absolutely. That's Brother Richard's favorite team when he not confusing him with Ben Roethlisberger. Shout out to Ben Roethlisberger with the bum arm. Oh, Steelers is making noise, by the way. But anyway, yeah, that's one with you, Double J. Thumbs down. Can y'all start doing predictions? You all want to start doing it, Doc? Oh, DP say y'all want to start doing that? Y'all want to start doing predictions? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, see the way we set up DP, because we come in on Sundays. I guess we could.
Hey, here goes this Kevin Hart. The way my bank works is.
That's how you know it's funny.
I'm trying to get us out of here so that we can all go watch the Sunday night game. The Brother Rich say something about Buffalo and Bills. Shout out to them Cowboys fans today. That wasn't me. That wasn't me. That's Doc right there.
We knew they were gonna make it into the P program sometime.
Yeah.
We had to make it into the P program.
That cash app payment cleared.
Your plant. Your plant to put the name in there. Yeah.
Seriously, that's what we doing. Yeah, got you. Anyway, so we'll give Brother Richard a going out button, a parting shot for his ever so often breaking news. We had to put something together. Double J. I don't know the way our schedules work out. Whatever it is, we might have to start switching things up instead of doing gridiron games. Oh my gosh, let's get out of here. We have to start doing predictions. Yeah. And on that note, it's been fun, but we got to run. We appreciate y'all for listening. Don't forget to check us out right here on the StreamYard Network, or you can check us out on Facebook.
Did he make the list?
To your favorite podcast. Can I do the outro? Thank you.
My gosh. He was pushed,
I'm surprised you showing us a picture.
Is that where he got hit in the eye?
I'm surprised he's not showing us the picture where he had leg cramps. But anyway, or you can check us out on Facebook, Twitter, the way my bank account's set up. Yeah. Yeah, DP, shout out again to my man DP. You all can check us out again on Facebook, Twitter, or wherever you listen to your favorite podcast, vlogcast, as well as the shop's Facebook fan page. And if that don't work, you can Google it. For my mans, Be Rich, Double J, Shadow Man, TJ, and all those who follow us and support us, and those who left comments, we appreciate y'all. Actually, we got a few more here. Let's see if we can get them on out here. He said, "Oh wow, let's see here." Doc says, "Let's see what Doc said." Hold it. Sorry. Yeah, put that LeBron poster down. Yeah.
Who said that? Who said that, Jay?
My man Doc from Detroit, Michigan, baby.
Hey, Doc, that wasn't LeBron. That was a GOAT. I was holding a goat. I'm sorry.
No, it couldn't have been a goat. It couldn't have been a goat. I didn't see a barn. For all those who follow and support us, we say thank you. I'm Barbershop Jay, and you've been listening to the Shop Report. And remember, the next time y'all want to know what's really going on, man, come to the shop. Walk-ins are always welcome. Double J, please, not right now. Holla.